Okay, hi guys. I'm going to try making some vegan chocolate chip cookies. I've made them before using a different recipe, and I'm going to do, I found a recipe using applesauce, so I'm going to try that today. Some of the ingredients we need are brown sugar, canola oil. It calls for soy milk, but I have my soy creamer, so I'm going to use some of that. Sugar, I have organic cane sugar here. Unsweetened applesauce. And vanilla extract, which is what I have in this bottle. Also, flour, baking soda, salt, obviously your semi-sweet, your chocolate chips, your vegan chocolate chips, and also some walnuts if you want them in there. So I'll be back. I'm going to start getting this stuff together. Okay, so I have the first wet ingredients added to the bowl, and I'm mixing it in. And I'm going to put the recipe in the description box, so don't worry. I hope these turn out nice and moist and delicious. Okay, so let me just get some of that, incorporate that brown sugar. I'm making a half of the recipe, but I'm going to give you the whole recipe as it was on the site. So at this point, I'm going to now add my flour, baking soda, and salt. I think that's all that's needed. Oh, and chopped nuts. Okay, so I will be back just in a second, guys. Okay, so I have my flour, I have my baking soda, I have my salt in here, and these are the chocolate chips I picked up, mega chunks, and they are free of milk, peanuts, tree nuts, and soy. What's in them? Some brown sugar, cocoa mass, and cocoa butter. So that's all that's in this, and you know, I've never bought this product before, but it tells you their products are free of wheat, gluten, milk, peanuts, tree nuts, mustard, sulfites, egg, soy, fish, crustacean, shellfish, sesame. They've got a list there, and I'm going to see how I like them. So I'm going to add this. Let me actually just taste one. Mmm, nice. Okay, they're in chunks. Oh, that's delicious. It's really yummy. They're in chunks, so I think I'm actually going to make the chunks smaller into bits. So I'll do that, and I'll be back. Okay, so I have my chocolate chunks added, and I also added some walnuts. Not the full amount it called for, just a kind of a small handful. And I'm just going to mix this up. Let me turn the oven on, actually. And we'll see how this looks. I'm going to kind of, it's looking a bit gooey. I don't know if I need more flour. Mix this up nicely. Okay, so I will now, I'm not sure if I'm going to maybe do some with a bit more flour and some like this. I'm just not sure. So guys, I'm going to get my tray and I'll be back in a sec. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to add more flour. I'm not cooking all of this tonight anyway. So I'm just going to try the recipe as it was. Based on the reviews from other people, they loved it. So here goes. I'm going to put down the mix onto parchment paper and we'll see. And it says to cook for about 10 to 12 minutes, and it's at 375, so you heat your oven to 375. But again, I'll put all of the instructions in the info box. So I will get this into the oven, I will bake it, and I'll see how they turn out. Okay, so I let these stay in the oven for 12 minutes, and they look good. They turned out well, so I was worried that they were too gooey, but they're not. So this is great. And I'm just going to cut one. It's still hot. I could have put more chocolate chips, it seems. And I still have more batter, so I'll make sure I have enough chocolate chips in there. It's kind of what it looks like in there. So it's like, you know, it's hot but soft. Mmm. Delicious, guys. You know what's really interesting? Is it seems to have like a nice buttery taste to it. I guess that's coming from the canola oil. Really amazing cookie. This is a great recipe. I do like this recipe better than the last one. I'll see what they're like when they cool down. The other one, which I did not make a video of, I think I used baking powder, so they kind of poofed up a little bit more. And the taste was good, but this is better. This is really delicious. Alright guys, sorry to talk with my mouth full, but there you go. Try this, you'll love it, and thanks for watching.